out. Kanakyaka. What does that mean? And you can borrow what from the example. I mean, borrow a word from the example to help you. Kanakyaka. Okay. What does that mean? Kanakyaka. The question word comes from your example. Huh? Hatika,
what do you do?
Or, okay, what do you do? Or what are you doing? And to me, it's like the side profile of a girl with the because of the and the yaka. It's like the side in the ending. It's like the girl with the side profile with like a flip hairdo. Like, you know, that's what it reminds me of when I see yaka, kanak yaka. What do you do? Or what are you doing? Kanak yaka. And it is the feminine singular there. Okay, now, number 5, Raquel. I don't know if you remember, and maybe you do. When we have an N on the ending of a word, what is that? What is that? And you have a question there. What does that do? That N.
It is plural.
Okay, no, I was looking for, it's an interrogative.
Oh, interrogative N.
And your answer to that, if you were answering it, it would be what kind of question? Like, you remember what I told you?
Well, like where?
Oh, well, that's another question word, but lotakatina, that means
Are, okay. Are you running?
Is not are you running, but is who? Lotakati, but you put an interrogative in. So it's a question, is who running?
Oh, is she running?
Is she running? And when you have a question like that, and you have the interrogative in, which is nasalized, lotakatin, and that means she running. Lotakatin, you answer home, yes, H-O-N, or aha, no. So that's a yes, no question there. You know that because the N, the letter N suggests that's an interrogative in, which means a question, suggests a question that requires a yes, no answer only. Okay, hache, terashki, tirishi. Next page, Ryan, tokuch. And Rohina, okay. Rohina poan, Rohina poin. So we're going to, when you say Rohina poan, it's like look at the letters, but we also, the marks. Rohina poan, puin. So I'm asking you, feminine, you read, tokuch, please. And then Rohina poin, to window, you say, you, tokuch, you read, please. So you like looking at the letters. And the word, to have a word, I'm telling you this, I'm just saying this orally. But what it was too, that hina in that word, when I say rohina puan, like you looking at the marks. And many of us, our ancestors, if they went to the courthouse or they had some legal document, they would make a mark. They had an X, their mark. They didn't write. They didn't, you know, there's no, they couldn't write their name, but they could make their mark. And so we have hina. So rohina poan is like, look at the mark. So I'm having you read, tokuch, please. And so the first two window, the first two on that, the two in the block there, and then Raquel, the last two, okay? Rohina poina, tokuch, window.
Eru,
Eru, home.
saku.
Saku, home. Now, when you have H, home, I said yes, it means yes. I say it all the time. S-A-H-K-U, if you had an H in there, that would mean, that would be number 1, but this is to eat without an H before the K, saku. And also means food. When you use it as a noun, saku means food. Saku, to eat, verb, and saku, the food when you use it as a noun. So Raquel, the next box there.
Shini. Volume.
and woyu. Okay, now, let's see. Whoa, so what happens here, Ryan, I really think in order to do this, it's not like when we're in our apprentice class, we need to look at the lutamashu before we even translate this Yanalipini, if you know what I'm talking about. The lutamashu that's on the other, yeah, okay. So before we look at taking those verbs and looking at those Yanalipini, that dialogue, we're gonna look at this chart, and it'd be good to make some notes like on paper or something, so we'll be able to understand and translate the Yanalipini. Okay, so you're going to have something in front of these endings. When you have the HK, you can't really say it unless you have something in front of it. You know, a verb. So if we took the verb though, let's take the verb eru, which means to laugh. But we want to say we are laughing. So you take eru, the verb to laugh, Wendell read, and make the word, or make the, it's a phrase, we are laughing. Put eru and eru iti together and you get the sentence or the phrase, we are laughing. And you read it a little bit different because you really need the lutamashu before you do the dialogues. It's not easy here. You have to watch. Okay. Don, are you ready? Da means ready. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. Pepe, huh? Ryan, you saying something? No. Okay. So, Hachi, Hatika, say now, say after me. Erukiti.
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 Erukiti, that means we are laughing or we laugh. Erukiti. You have an HK and then the ITI. And we actually have some aspiration with erukiti. Now, look at you all are laughing. You all are laughing. And notice this is not one person we're talking about. This is what? Is it singular or plural here? How many
Feminine,
persons?
plural. All women.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, there. Okay. Now, the other thing is too, in Tunica, because we're going to do the dual, we have singular, dual, then plural, 3 or more. So here we're talking about 3 or more persons. And this is for all of these right here in this little section. And what we're going to do, the dialogues. So you all, feminine, plural, or we're going to do laughing. We're going to use laughing again. So write the word in Tunica, eruk hiti, eruk hiti. You have a little bit of difference in pronunciation because you have not erukiti, but eruk hiti now, hiti. Whenever we talk about like making the verbs, we always put the feminine form first, then the masculine. Only if there might be an error somewhere, you always, the feminine form, then the masculine. That's the way we teach it. Erukhiti, because at one time, we were a matriarch. Okay. In some families, it's still, that's, held some. Okay. So, Hatika, say after me, Erukhiti.
Erukiti.
Erukiti.
Erukiti. Now, Hachi, now, you all, masculine plural, are laughing. And we change a letter. Change one letter to make it masculine plural. What letter do you see there that we change from the feminine? Somebody's pointing it out. Is Ryan pointing it out?
Yeah. W.
Huh?
Erukhiti.
Eruquite, eruquite, huh? Eruquite. So that is you all, masculine plural, or laughing. Now, when you have masculine plural, it can also be a mixed group. So just like in French or Spanish, in some other languages too, if you have one male present in that group and there's several, 3 or more, many as you still will make it masculine plural. All feminine, all females, feminine plural. But if one male, even in a group of females, it becomes masculine plural. So erukwiti. Now we go to the other side. Okay, Ronnie. Ryan. I say Ryan, Lion. I don't want to say. Okay, now we're going to say they are. We're talking about some people over there. They are laughing. So we take eru and we're going to write they are feminine plural laughing. So how would we write that? We combine your eru with that ending. And how do we say that?
City.
Eruk city. Eruk city. The ones on the other side are a little similar. These two will be different, even though they're both they. Then you have the masculine plural or mixed group. And it's masculine plural there. You're going to put the eru, and the ending would be
Kata.
erukata, kata, erukata.
Erukata.
Erukata, home, kata,
Erukata.
erukata, home. Okay, now Ryan, Hachi, let's go back to the Yanalepini. We're going to try this, but I may talk through with you, not just, okay. The way I do this, maybe we will atepe, like we'll read it together, and then I'll have you read lines individually, and then you'll tell me after that, then Kanakaluchi and Graskicho, then what is English, in English. So we're gonna look at the first dialogue, and some of these names are people like ancestors, the past, or people in the tribe. That's how we chose these names, because we composed this textbook, but we're still working on it. And that's why I give it to you in parts, because it's at the publisher now, the publisher, printer, etc. So
We're
let's
still
look
finding mistakes as we go, so.
yeah, we're still finding mistakes. So if we find some, we have to let them know. We never know, right? And Ryan, you remind me when it's 10 minutes till, okay. So we're looking at Merlin, and we say it like French because the elders also spoke French along with some Mobilian. Some spoke Choctaw, some spoke Spanish, and some remaining words in Tunica over time. So Kanak or Kanaku, if you want to say, but I like to say Kanak with the voiceless U. That's what? Yak hiti. Now, the guys are asking the girls, what are all of you doing? This is good. When it's plural like that, it's like, what are all of you doing? Kanak yakite. So Hatika, Kanak. You see where we
Kanak.
are? Yeah, yakite.
Yakiti.
Yakite, what are all of you doing? Okay, now, and sometimes I say y'all, but I prefer to say all of you, or you all, not y'all. I, choose not to do that.
All
Okay,
y'all.
yes, and then, okay, they answer, so it's Ayana Chi, Alice Chi, and Rose Chi. They say, Erukiti. So what are they saying? How do they answer the guys? The guys ask them, what are all of you doing? And the girls say, Erukiti. What did they say? In themselves, talking about their group, themselves. In English, what would it be? They ask the question, all of you, you would answer. If the question is, what are all of you doing? The answer would be in English, people answering say what?
Listening to Donna.
Huh? We.
Listening to Donna.
We. It
We.
says we are laughing. We are laughing. Erukiti. Okay, that's what the guys asked the girls, so they said that. Kanak yakwiti. Now all the girls ask the guys, what are all of you doing? And Kanak, okay, let's say again. Erukiti, which the girls answered, we are laughing. Erukiti. Hatika, say it. Erukiti.
Erukiti.
Erukiti, huh? And then the answer, and everybody say this, but it's sometimes when you do on Zoom, it's kind of funny. You have to say, because there's an echo when people say together. Kanak yakwiti. So the girls ask the guys, what are all of you doing? Kanak. Okay, atepi, kanak.
Kanak.
Kanak yakwiti.
Yakwiti.
Okay, yes, and that's for anybody to practice to say. We're not doing parts and roles now because we are, that's a little bit different in the classroom. If I had 40 people, it'd be different.
That's why she's outside.
Okay, so now Merlin, oh, okay, I must go back for a moment because when you're referring to someone, talking to them directly, if it's masculine, you add on the end a gender marker ending, gender number ending. It's ku for a guy, and chi for a male, and HCHI for a female, like Leilani Chi, like Elizabeth Chi, but then it would be Raquel Chi, Donna Chi, somebody talking about me, not me talking to myself or somebody directly talking to me, but talking about me. And then for guys, Ryan Ku, Wendell Ku, Michael Ku, okay, or Michael, at the end like that. Okay, now, so if you saw that, and you may have observed that because you have the name, but then you have those endings. Now, the girls had asked the males, what are all of you doing? And they responded, the three guys responded, Shimikiti. Okay, so what did they say? What did the guys say back to the girls? What are they doing? What are all those guys doing? What are they saying? We are what?
We are playing.
Yes, we are playing. Shimikite, shimikite. Okay. Then, okay, let's see. So now, they say we are all playing. Then Ayana, they don't listen. Ayana, Alice, and Rose, Ayana Chi, Alice Chi, Rose Chi. They asked the guys a yes/no question. Shimikwitin? Are all of you playing? Shimikwitin? That is a yes/no question. It ends in a nasal, an interrogative end. It's nasalized. Shimikwitin? And then the guys, they're either going to answer home or aha. And what did they answer there? What did Merlin, Chris, and Dave answer? You see it?
Yes, we are playing.
Yes, home. Shimikite. Okay, you still with us? You see where we are, sir? Huh?
Oh, Shimikite.
Okay, shimikite, huh? That means all yes. Huh, lapu.
Oh,
Shimikite.
oh,
Shimikite. Huh.
oh.
Okay. Now that does not mean to play an instrument. That means to play like games and stuff. It's not, it's different types of playing. We have a different word, playing instrument. And then Ayana and Ali and Rose in the conversation, and they say, lapuch, lapuch. Do you remember last time, maybe Raquel remembers about that, lapuch. Do you remember what that means? That stands by itself.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So we use that a lot in Tunica. It's a good thing. Or it comes from like the old people today would even say, that'll be good, that would be good. Or they would say in French, ça serait bon. So I don't know which came first, the Tunica or the French, but they seem to be, maybe lapuch came, it's good, lapuch. It would be a good thing. It stands by itself. One word can mean a lot, lapuch. When somebody suggests something, you can say lapuch. You hear lapu a lot, just meaning good. Now, we're going to do the next one, the next Yanlipini. And this one uses the, let's see, kata, okay. Yes, it's still the plural. And we're going to go through it. Ayanachi, and I think this will be the last one we'll do. And next time we'll take, I'm not sure, you might be able to try the hinu, like one of the hinus for take home, kind of. Or if you could try them all, see what you can do. Try your best, and then we'll go over next time. Next time will be the
Oh.
last time until Jan home. Okay, lapu.
Oh,
Oh, yes,
Lapu.
good. Lapu, yes. So Ayana Chi asks all the guys, Chris, Merlin, Devku, Kanak, Yakata. Now she's talking about them. What or she's talking about them, asking somebody, what or, and that's in that second column on your Lutamashu. What or who doing when you're talking about a group of people? What or?
You
Look at you.
all,
Huh?
what are you all doing?
Yeah, what are they doing? Yeah, what are all of you doing? I mean, what are all of
Y'all.
what are all they doing? They doing. Yeah, what are they doing? She's talking about them. What are all they doing? The kata. They are all something, okay? So Alice says sakukata. Sakukata. So what are they all doing? Kanaka yakata. What are they doing? Alice answers. What does
Eating.
she answer? Eating. They are all eating. Chris, Merlin, Dave, Sakukata. They are all eating. Okay. Then Ayana Chi, she says, Augustin, Henry, Clyde, Ku, Kanak, Yakata. So she's asking some more guys, and she said, what are they doing, huh? So what does Alice answer her? Alice tells her, Woyukata. What did she say? Woyukata. What are they all doing? Ali said, whoa, you look at your, oh, you'd have to have your paper copy. Whoa, you.
They're
Whoa, you.
swimming.
Yes, they are swimming. They're swimming. Yeah, the yellow, yeah, there we go. Okay. Whoa, you kata. Whoa, you is to swim. Kata, that's the ending for they are doing. Okay. And then Nayana says at the end, again, finishing conversation, it goes,
It
Lapu.
is a good thing.
Lapuch. Yes, it's a good thing, Lapuch. Ryan, I think we have a few minutes. I can do the last Yanalipini, and that way, next time, and I'm going to tell y'all something take home to do for next Thursday, but we're going to do Christmas carols before we do the Drummer Boy, and we wish you Merry Christmas in Tunica. So before that, I want to just finish this one. Now, look at Merlin now is asking about the females. Merlin is saying, Alice Chi, Ayana Chi, Rose Chi, Kanak Yak City. And look at your chart there at the bottom. What is Kanak Yak City? Kanak Yak City, the city, the HKSITI. What is that referring to? And Merlin's asking, what does that mean? Kanak Yak City.
What are they doing?
Yes, what are they doing? And asking about the females, right. And Chris answers him, he says, Woyuk City, Woyuk City. It came from the last young Lipini, Woyu, Woyu,
Same.
swimming, huh? Is that what you said? Because it kind of
Yeah.
cuts off on the,
Sí.
okay, home. No, don't confuse me because tengo ganas de hablar español. I speak Spanish, I speak French. You're going to make me start speaking and speak different languages. Okay.
Órale.
Yeah. I speak.
Just teasing. I'm just teasing you. I had to.
Sometimes I end up speaking Vietnamese too because I'm used to speaking Vietnamese with students and I go, oh my God, I didn't meet, but I do, I can. But anyway, okay, well, City, they are swimming. So now, Merlin asks, Eruxitin. So he's using the interrogative in and he's asking, what is that eru we said in the beginning?
Laughing?
Yeah. Are they laughing? And what does Chris say? What does Chris say then in response?
On, yes.
No, he doesn't say home. What does he say?
Aha.
Means no.
No.
And then saying lapuch at the no, they are what? Woyuk City. They are
Swimming.
for you before swimming. And then Merlin finishes the conversation and he says once again,
Lapuch.
Lapuch, it will be a good thing. Okay, now for next time, just try the Hinus on page 32 and 33. Just try them and we'll go through those. And next time, being the last class before the holidays, we don't meet again until after next week. It'll be January the 11, 12, 13, 14, January 14th. But we'll try to do the dual. We'll talk about two persons. So we'll have a little review of this. You do the Hinus, try them by yourself, 32 and 33. And right now, I'm gonna have to get some tea though. So we're gonna go over the, I'm gonna try. The one, let me try the drummer boy first. Okay, Tapeka is the drummer, like the drummer, and Nisara is a young drummer. So we call, the drummer boy like that. So can make it like a little bit bigger for them running. I know it, but then, okay, let's see. I'm just gonna sing the first stanza so you can hear it. Then we're gonna practice the, we wish you a Merry Christmas in Tunica in a repetitive way. I could probably sing better than this, but voice from all day. Te titan rashti pekakuan, tapeku pitakuan rashti pekakuan, oni you pekakati rashti pekakuan. I can't say ukana te puta rashti pekakuan rashti pekakuan. O katok rashti pekakua katawia. So it's about, it says, on the trail, the drummer boy, he's playing the drum, walking along, and it repeats that again. And then his heart is beating, like to the drum. His heart is beating to the drum, and his steps together with the drum and with his heartbeat. And then it repeats and repeats. It's child, okatok, little child. With great effort, you beat the drum. Where are you going? Katawia means you're going. And rashte pekakua means you beat the drum with great effort, with great force. So that's what it is. Teti is a trail. Teti ta on the trail. Rashte, great effort. Pekakua, going along, beating the drum. And pita, we had pita tonight. So we talked about pita, walk, the drummer boys walking, going along, and with great effort beating the drum. Oniyu, his heart, pekakati is beating, rashte pekakua, he's beating the drum with great force, great effort. And ukana, his step, ateputa, it's together with the step, with the drum, with his heartbeat. And it says pekakua, same, rashte pekakua, meaning strong drum beat, little child, okatok, child little, rashte pekakua, with beating with great effort. Katawia, where are you going? Katawia, home. So that's the song. And I could probably sing better than I've hadn't been talking all day. So now we're gonna do let's say lion instead of Ryan. I said lion instead of Ryan. Sometimes I call you Rustin instead of Ryan and Justin. I mix it up. Okay. Now this is
Lion.
Ryan, yeah, Ryan, but I call him lion, like a lion, the lion. Okay, but I don't mean that. It just comes out of my mouth like that. So this first Christmas song, I was actually doing housework. I was mopping my floor and I said, I've got it. Ingrasa Shuki Lapu, so easy to make in Tunica because Ingrasa Shuki, that means Englishman's Day, which was Christmas Day. Ingrasa Shuki Lapu, meaning good. And we repeat it again. Then we say Tehika Lapu is for a good year, for the new year. Tehika Nisa, but Tehika Lapu for a good year. So Ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, tihikalapu. Ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, tihikalapu. No. So, and you see, I have my name on it that I wrote. It wasn't difficult to write. It's just that the idea came, why not? Because we have our old songs, but then we had to have some family songs, you know, from modern Tunica to encourage people to learn. And this is an easy one because it's repetitive. So with Zoom though, you can only sing one at a time. We have a few minutes. You're gonna try that again, and maybe I'll try another one like the Onimotinik, the Frosty the Snowman, okay, Orion? But I'm gonna do this one again. Hatika. Ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, tihikalapu. Ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, ingrassa shukilapu, tihikalapu. Now I'm gonna go to Onimotinik. I'm gonna try. And then Ainsi-Close. Okay, Ainsi-Close kind of, that's really very, ooh, let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see, it's kind of small for me, even though I have reading glasses, but I can try. Let's see. Oni motinik uktelia hilata, ukrata shuru, ukata shuru, haka urishi. Tirata ukini, oni motinik, okasema siktar hilani. Hasta yimotini, okasema serusa piruki. Tawuk hayiwe, nina takshiti kakakashki kakashku ichu. Tawuk ukwokat. Touch book, he book atoluni. Oni motini kashikashi uki eros. I can't say it. Eros shimi wish tokini ma. I can't say it. Ryan, a little bit bigger.
We wish to keep me man.
Yes. Marak. Yeah. I like the little part which we always teach the kids is tuhuku tuhu tuhuku tuhu upo witiki tuhuku tuhu tuhuku tuhu.
Motini tuhu.
Yeah, motini turata, and that's motini is a
Rain,
snow.
the rain.
Motini
Moss.
turata.
Turata means blow, hurrah, like blowing all over.
Like it's not pretty.
Huh? I can sing it better than that, but it's kind of small to print. But Oni Motinik Oni is a man, and Motini is a snow, and then he has the image Uktelia. Okay, so we'll try another song. I can do better than this, just informal, you know, right now. And Tawuk is his hat, because you know that was so important for Frosty. His hat. Yeah. Okay, so let's see which one we have now. I'm about to call you Leilani, Ryan. Oh gosh, I am tired. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Motini kichu satiriko.
She's right here. She's fine. Go ahead.
Huh? Huh?
Jingle bells?
Go ahead.
Yes, jingle bells. Yeah. And
Jingle bell?
yeah, jingle
Okay.
bells. And Motini kichu means in the
Okay.
snow. Okay, I'm gonna try. Motini kichu satirikora shibinitashi aluni erusakitashi las pikochu tenikata hilawu inkara shipin hara inkshepa o las pikochu tenikata satirikora kichu shipin inkshepa panu o las pikochu tenikata satirikora now the laspi is metal, and the kochu or laspi kochu are the little bells. And actually those were bells that they took from the French like military uniform, and they put them on the pants for dancing. That's what they did. It came from the French military uniform, and they called, in French, they call it grelot, but in Tunica, we call it laspi, the metal, and it's a kochu, like little, it's kochu, it's like short, laspi kochu is actually short. They're short bells, but they would go on the cotton, the pants, and also the shirt. Elizabeth probably knows better than me, she will tell you. But we actually saw that. They have they preserved that one suit that's the Sostre, our last fluent speaker in the 30s. It's actually in Baton Rouge, and we got to see it. We had to wear gloves, and it was in this box, and how do you call a climate control thing. But Motinikichu, in the snow, Satirikora, that is the horse car, sheeping, like driving like that. And it knows where, and the, let's see, Erusakitashi. So we go like laughing and going along. Eru, see the eru, like laughing. And then last bikochu, teni kata, the bells are ringing. Teni is the sound. And helawu tonight, inkara shipin ikshepa, like go along and like driving in the sleigh, and then happy too. Epa, we are happy. And then just saying Las Picochu ringing, and the sleigh, you know, driving the sleigh, and that the bells, they ring. Once again, you say like that, Las Picochu, teni kata. And I was going to do that song, but Elizabeth have to go in she has a sleigh we bought several years ago, because sometimes we have snow here, but rarely. It's in a shop somewhere in the loft. We have a sleigh, a wooden sleigh. And that would be nice to show that and make the song on the Facebook for, you know, people. But of course my voice, okay. Let's see what time. Oh, my phone is gone. So maybe one more. Do I have time for one more? I can sing better than that, but my voice after this, I don't know about Silent Night. I'm kind of, right now.
You sound beautiful. You sound beautiful.
I wish, I'm tired at the end of the Itokoni, no, Encyclos. But I'd have to have it larger to see it. Can you enlarge it some kind of way for me? Let's see. A little bit bigger. It's hard because it's very monosyllabic in here. You have to la puchitaki wahak akaki la puchik yash kahihi kayahik nikani ensi. Wait. I know how. Enciclos halukini usa la puch. Okay, it goes, but I messed up that part. Let's see. Enciclos halukini usa. Uwihinu ura ura kaklapu orusutikacha enciclos halukini usa rapuka chikpoku hikhiuti chorusa hemalapo hochorusa lapuyashte ya ake lapuchit aki wa ake lapuchit yashe he kayi hekani enciclos halukini usa. So Enciclos halukini usa, it means he's coming to town, and then uwa, he leaves town. So you have Enciclos, and we call him, that's our Father Christmas. So that's how we call him, Enci, our Father, and Claus, Claus, like like Santa Claus, but Claus, Enciclos. But it's very monosyllabic.
Enciclos.
Enciclos, is Santa Claus, Yeah. So is there something that you want to know? One more thing. And if there's something you want to know how to say in Tunica, but it must be, something we keep this, we keep the language decent, because this is taped, and I always believe in positive things in the language, because to me, the language is sacred. We work so hard to preserve. So if anybody, and Ryan is sharing the whiteboard, that means if you want a Tunica name, and Ryan and I both have Tunica names. I think Raquel hadn't made himself, or if you want something you want to know how to say in Tunica, anything. Ni hik wik wana. What do you want to say in Tunica? I mean, kanak, kakus who? Kanak ni hik wik wana. What do you want to be able to say in Tunica? Something, anything. Can't think right now. If not,
You
no.
better listen. How do you say that?
Listen.
You better listen.
He better
You
listen.
better listen.
Oh, must listen. So we,
Trying, 'cause
yeah.
you must. Trying to tell
You must
Leilani because she
listen.
needs to listen to do her homework.
Uh-oh, yeah, I know. Must listen. So we
Jesus.
is a class 2. Just a minute. So it's a class 2 is listen, and you say must. So just a minute. Let's see. Class 2, and it must be a completive, and it's we
You
hate.
better listen. Hurry up.
Yes, we hate that chan. We
No,
hate that chan. So Ryan, it's we.
Heta-chan.
Heta, yeah,
We.
heta with the heta, T-A-H.
Heta.
Heta,
Heta-chin.
H-C-H-A-N, chan, H-C-H-A-N.
Heta-chan.
Yeah, H-C-H-A-N, yeah, A-H-C-H-A-N. By this
We
time,
Heta-chan.
we heta chan, yeah, you must listen, You
We
must,
Heta-chan.
we heta chan, we, like we is listen,
Sounds Chinese a little bit.
I
Wait,
know,
heta-chan?
yeah, but you have to realize I speak Asian languages too, but it is. And my son, Sean,
When you say it real fast,
Japanese.
it almost sounds
I can't.
Japanese or Oriental.
I
almost.
know. I know because
Well,
it's,
not you, but just the word.
yeah,
Go
monosyllabic.
ahead.
And also my son found some similarities, and our cousin too lives in California. He said that some of the surnames, Japanese surnames, are like Tunica words. So he can't use it like to make his own business or something. We have to choose another word because some of our words are very much like Japanese. And my son Jean-Luc too, he did a comparative thing with the Japanese, so Asian, yeah, we hate that chan. So, and I'm very nasal at that. So,
We
we
hate that chan.
chan, we hate that chan, hate that chan.
We hate that chan. We hate that chan. Okay. We hate that chan.
Of course, in my class, Summer, one of the apprentices, she says, I sound like the people at the nail place. I said, I can't help it. I don't know what we tachan is to a guy. Yeah, you must listen. We tachan. Yeah, we tachan,
We that chan.
We.
Okay, so there's a
tachan,
female version and a male version.
Yes.
Right, Ryan?
Gender specific, yes. Gender specific.
Okay.
Gender specific, not gender Pacific. I know.
Way to go, Ryan. You're on the ball. Way to go, Ryan.
Okay.
So, I know the word to make is mashu,
Uh-huh.
M-A-S-H-U.
Mashu.
There is no word for sandwich.
Make a sandwich. Oh, well, you have to have bread and meat, I guess.
So you have to separate meat.
Yeah, but the thing is, our bread is like corn. It's corn. It's
But
hakatomushi.
bread doesn't always have meat in it. You can make a PB&J sandwich.
Yeah, I know. That's
You can also make a honey and peanut butter sandwich. You can make,
or sandwich maker.
or I mean, if you're really struggling, if you never had a sugar sandwich
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, have you ever had
Ryan.
toasted mayonnaise?
before,
Toasted mayonnaise,
yeah,
that's a
okay.
good
I
sandwich.
can't have, I like mayonnaise, but I'm lactose intolerant. That would be like la paja.
well, mayonnaise doesn't have any lactose in it. It's just egg and oil.
But it makes me, it's creamy to me. It looks creamy, it's white, I can't eat it. I have problem. Something white, like white gravy, I can't because I get like, everything looks like milk like that. So
What's
words,
okay,
need a
so
word.
the animal chameleon.
Oh yeah, lupirani, L-U-P-I-R-A-N-I. Chameleon is lupirani, L-U-P-I-R-A-N-I.
Lupilani.
Yeah, lupirani is a chameleon. The lizard that changes. Lupirani, lupirani. So, you know, really here the people would take and make a sandwich, like make biscuits and put something on it, you know, biscuits. We have the word for hakamuchito. Hakamuchito is like a little bread, which is a biscuit. So, you know, hakamuchito. So you can, yeah, hakamuchito, yeah, hakamuchi is bread, and then
You know,
the rolls biscuits, huh?
you know what would be nice?
Oh.
Because we posted music, songs. If we posted like recipes, like if you know how to make a fry bed or like a pie or
Yeah,
something,
right, yeah.
because that, I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah, I make my corn stew. I make my, everybody
I
around here.
just looked, we don't have the word for pie either.
No, we don't have the word for pie. We just have like, you know, the breads. I think muchi has a HCHI. It might. It's one of those crazy, let's see, bread. Let me see.
Hakamuchi.
Hakamuchi.
How you say? How do you
Oh,
say,
yeah, I spelled
sweetheart?
it right.
You have it right. You do, Brian, huh? How do you say what?
Sweetheart.
Okay, Inuista. E-H.
Inuista.
Inuista, that's easy. E-H-N-I. I don't know if Ryan, you still writing? Are you able to, you have a few minutes extra, Ryan, today? You're not en route to Yoyani?
607. He's done at 607. That was it.
Yeah. E-H-N-I-Y-U. Is he writing? Okay. E-H-N-I-Y-U, my heart, and then sweet. Y-U, and then Wista. W-I, it goes together because it's a compound. W-I-S-T-A. It's my sweetheart. N-U, Wista. N-U, and then Wista. Not sweat. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
Heck of a sweetheart you got there.
English is still a foreign language to me, and I grew up with it.
And sometimes I'd say, I do things that they come out of my mouth because I grew up with my grandparents, even though I lived in New Orleans, my grandparents spoke like here. And so there were things they said that I went to school and I ended up in speech because I was kind of like, well, I was bilingual. They didn't know about that back then. Yes, you have to go, Ryan, huh?
Yes, my other work's already starting to call me.
Okay, so Hotutin, is that y'all had good time, learned something too? Hotutin, huh? Latilapu, Awalapu, huh?
Lati-lapu.
Latilapu.
Latilapu means good evening, and then Laulapu, good night. And Poitin, see you again.
Apuitin. Apuitin.
Poitin. Dikach, thank you. Thank you.
Dikach.
Yeah,
Dikach.
Hotuti. That's it. Yeah.
Home. Home.
Home.